We're back! Yay!
We are.
We've decided to re-rack because obviously I've made a mistake, so we haven't. We're carrying on. Let's do this. Right.
Yeah. Well, couple little mistakes. While we're maybe waiting for people to rejoin, it's probably worth tweeting that we're back live again. Yeah. I probably should have just done the love is like a ripe fart over this side as well, and just lock that into combat and not bothered having to fight it.
Sure.
But because I'm only going to get like 5 models into combat with it, and I'm not going to do that much.
Sure.
So probably a bit of a waste not doing that, because I would have killed these pigs anyway, probably. So that was maybe a mistake. I also forgot to take my 10 plague bearers out of the garrison as well, which could make a difference later on when we're fighting for models over the centre objective, essentially.
So before we move on, you charged onto Deadly a couple of times, so we should get that out of the way, right?
Yes, fair enough. I'll let you roll them because you're great at not Deadly.
Okay, so these guys.
So this one, yeah.
Fine.
Nothing, and that one over there.
Fine.
And I guess the plague drones.
And the drones. Fine. Oh, jeez.
Got a lot of rolling for nothing at all.
So,
right.
CPs and stuff, right?
Yeah, they all started the command phase, those command abilities now, are they?
No, so the all-out attack is, but all-out defense is when you get hit as a target. Okay. So I'm going to put all-out attack on these boys.
Okay. I'm going to put
for a CP.
Yeah. So he's got.
So what have you done? You've done all-out defense.
All-out attack on these guys here.
Right. Okay.
Because all-out defense is when you're targeted as a. Yeah. Cool.
So I've got potentially a battle shock roll I might want to re-roll, and I could potentially
auto pass, right?
What's that?
Auto pass.
Auto pass. Yeah, that's what I meant. Potentially a battle shock I might want to auto pass, but it's bravery 11 most of these, so seems like I would probably do better. These have got +1 to save because they were in 7 inches. That guy's got 2 rend on 1 weapon.
Yes.
Just the big one.
Yep.
So I could give them +1 to save, or I could just auto pass the battle shot test. These got a rend on 1 of their weapons as well.
Yep. Hooves.
Yeah.
None of that stuff from those guys is command abilities either, is it? It's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, it's all very stackable. All right. Well, they've already got +2 to save actually, because they've got Mystic Shield on them. Sorry.
So they just ignore one rend,
They
right?
do indeed, yeah. So what I am going to do is I am going to use all-out attack on that unit of insects over in the corner.
Cool.
I don't think I'm going to have anything better to spend it on at any point.
So you're on 1 left.
So.
And I'm on 3 left.
Actually, sorry, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep them. I'm not going to bother with that. I think we're going to kill you guys anyway. I'm going to hedge against losing too many plague bearers, just in case that's a thing that happens.
Cool.
Yeah. So, me first. I'm going to unsurprisingly go with this unit.
Sure.
And they are going to pile in. Let's get the 3-inch things on the go. I hope everyone's still tuned in. I'm sure we lost a few people in that outage, but you know, this is quite an exciting game of Age of Sigmar.
At least Troy's back. Troy said, I did not want to miss this big turn, so
thank
you, Troy, for joining us again.
Get in, Troy.
Yeah, nice. Thanks, Troy.
Troy, who do you want to win? Or who do you want to win this battle anyway? This little
I think
melee.
Obviously me.
This little melee is the game, Tom.
Exactly.
This little melee, that is.
Maybe not the game. Maybe not the game.
I was trying to minimise my sorrow.
Your sadness.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if I stood on the off switch right now.
Yeah.
Or if it overheated the computer.
Well, I mean, who knows? It could be either.
We're finding out because the aircon is now not on us; it's on the computer. So, luckily, we're not in HD because if it was, it's an absolute tyre fire over here. So,
it is very, very unpleasant.
Not great. But genuinely, really enjoying it so far.
Yeah, me too.
Seeing my Morn fan get absolutely smashed now is going to be horrible, but is what it is.
Yeah. It certainly is what it is. That's got a little triangle going on. That's got a little triangle going on there. All right, so they are certainly doing a thing. Can I get another model? .32mm bases are just not a nice thing to play with. I made a little mistake here as well. Probably should have just gone the whole distance with those, but you know, whatever. It's fine. So 3. Round and make sure that they can. Yeah, sorry, I'm sort of talking to myself, trying not to speak too loud, which is obviously completely incorrect when you're on camera. As it turns out, it's not the right thing to do. So yeah, I'm going to try and get a bunch of plague bearers into these guys, try and kill them.
Hear your little worries here as you move every one of your guys. He's sort of coaching the lads as he moves them around. You see, just little whispers of encouragement to them.
Come on, guys, you can do it.
It's a bit weird. It's weird now because there's actually something I didn't think about. There's actually a lot more decision making when you're piling in because you can actually go to places you couldn't go before, which is, you know, makes things a little bit different again, I guess. But yeah, okay. So I think that's all. I think that's all I'm getting really. I'm not getting any more than that. So let's go. So these have got 3 attacks each. No rend, 4s and 3s, and they do mortals on a 6.
To hit.
On a 6 to hit.
Cool.
Yes.
Right, let's do this.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 15 over here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
There's loads of it.
Oh, we got lots of those dice. It's really good having a shop downstairs.
It is really good having a shop downstairs.
So those guys, yeah. So 4s and 3s. That is only 1 mortal, unfortunately. That is awful.
Come on! Come on, Destro Bros! Okay, so 1 mortal.
Yeah.
Cool. That's on these guys, yeah?
Yeah. And in 3s, but 5 wounds with no rend.
So these are 4s, 6s do a mortal wound back. So 1 taken, so 2.
Oh, they only took 1 wound after. Wow, that did not go fantastically. And then 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 over there.
So that's 4 plus 1 extra for your champion.
Champion, yeah. So let's do these. 85 6s. No, oh my god, this is not turning out well for the plague bearers.
It's just a big buff. Do you know these are like double attacks, are they? Or
they're
something?
on 3 attacks each instead of 1, yeah, but they're failing to roll 6s, which is the only thing they do damage on.
You find the 32 mils issues now, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. Most of this unit's in combat, probably 22 of them or something like that. So it's fine. The problem is just the dice roller more than anything. So 1 more and then 3 saves. I mean, plague bearers don't hit very hard, right?
3 saves.
The wound on 3.
3 wound. Yeah, so 4 saves.
4, yeah.
So 4 up, 6 mortal wound back. So 1 taken plus a mortal wound.
Also, it's on past all saves as well.
So I got 5 to shrug. Ooh. Okay, 1 taken.
So yeah, they're 4s and 3s, no rend, 1 attack. That's always been plague bearers' problem. They don't do any damage.
Yeah.
Is the problem. So they need all these buffs in place to do stuff. I bounce mortals when he hits me back and stuff like that as well. So it's more of attrition damage. Excuse me. But I was hoping to do some damage here. So let's do these ones now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Some of those like flaps in it, the front ones, the ones nearest you.
So 39 attacks. 609.
In.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Good. Cool.
trying to save that dice tray glare. We've got a tiny bit of glare on the dice tray, they're annoying.
Okay, so this is a much bigger roll against those.
That's on these ones in the middle.
Yeah, so they take 4 mortals.
4 mortals, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Count these.
Oh.
And then that's pretty crap. 5. So 4 mortals and 5 normals.
Cool.
And then I don't say maybe I've got the other half to do.
Well, half to do.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
This is where the unit's in combat then, really.
Yeah, that's the whole unit's in combat, yeah. I think they would have liked to have seen them take one Mournfang or nearly to dead or something, maybe.
That's 5 so far.
And then another 6 mortals.
Okay. So, 10.
They're taking 10 mortals.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where all the 6s were from the other set of dice rolls. And 9 more normal ones.
And 9 more normal?
Yeah.
So, 14.
Yeah.
Chuck some dice.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay, so 6 is a mortal back, 4 to save. So 2 mortals back, and
So
they
they're
are
dead.
toast.
2 mortals back. 2 disgustingly resilient saves. And no saves. So this is where we start getting the benefits of the 30-man unit now, because I might not have a ton of stuff in combat, but equally at the same time, I don't really care too much.
The hard bit, removing the casualties, right?
Yeah, well, I've got like masses of back ranks where I don't care. So this is the payoff for the 30-man unit now, is they weren't going to do anything anyway. So
True.
all right, your turn to do something.
I'm going to go here.
Yeah.
So they are +1 to hit.
Yeah.
What's fighting on, Tom?
These guys down here, these Mournfang down here. So, am I still -1 to hit you?
Are you hitting the plague bearers?
No, hitting the drones.
That is what I'm about to look up. Is just double check what the stuff does. No, you are not -1 to hit plague drones.
Excellent. So I'm +1 to hit. So hit with a Mournfang on top.
Maybe. How many attacks are you about to hit? How much potential damage do they do?
So 3 attacks each.
Yeah.
2s now. 3s. No rend 2.
Just how much potential damage do they do?
So 6 each. 12. You're probably looking at maximum 16 each.
No, they can't do 16 damage each.
Yeah.
They don't do that much damage each, do they? 2 models. What are they, Mournfang?
Oh wait, hold on. 10 each. Sorry, 10 each.
Yeah, so they
My
got.
maths was way off.
So they got prey hackers. Yeah.
No, I've got.
Oh, they
Culling
got
clubs.
Gargan hackers.
The
Culling
culling
clubs, yeah, same one, yeah.
Yeah.
So 6. So 10 each, yeah. So they
10,
can only do 20 damage.
Yes.
And I've got 14 wounds and a disgustingly resilient save and everything else. So yeah, sure, go for it.
Cool. So 2s. Take that. And 3s. That is 3, no rend.
3 no rends, okay. So
Turn them off for you.
3 saves of 5. 1 save, and then 4 disgustingly resilient saves. 1 save, so 3 wounds on this guy.
Cool.
So he's taken 4.
Pigs. So 3s. And 3s. Oh, rough. 3 -1.
3 at -1, so 0 because I'm demons.
Yeah.
So 5s. 1 save, and then they're 2 damage each as well.
1 damage each.
1 damage
I'm not
each.
in charge.
Okay, so
Cool.
2 more damage. So 1 dies, and 1 takes a wound.
Exactly what I wanted. Well, obviously wanted more, but you know.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna go over there now.
So CP, all out defense.
All out defense on those fellas. Sure. Right. Okay, I am obviously
This is the bottom 2 more fang fighting now, is it? Yeah.
These guys here.
Yeah.
Well, they're being fought at.
Yeah.
they're being hit. But this crazy thing that's got like 85 different things in its profile, they have got a ranged attack. Those I knew they had something that was long ranged. Yeah, I was just thinking 3-inch melee rather than anything else. Right, so plague drones. They've got some attacks with some rend. Can you pass me a tape measure, please? Thank you. What's the Mournfang save?
It's now 3 up.
It's a 3 up, yeah, because you just all out defensed. Yeah, alright, so I think I am going to... yeah, I'm not going to bother all out attacking, I don't think, with any of that kind of stuff. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of measuring to check that that guy can't get within 2 inches of me. Can't?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, do that. And then we're going to come with... I hate these attack profiles where there's like 80 different things and all of them do nothing. But they've all got different stat lines.
Different somewhere.
Yeah, 4s and 3s, 3s and 4s. Technically, if you just combine them all and just did one set of 3s and 4s, it would still be exactly the same.
True.
Right. Okay, so we've got one. They're literally all different.
Every time I go to this backup camera, it's just horrible.
Is it? Yeah. All right. Okay. So swords. We're gonna go 4s. No. And then we're gonna go to venomous stings because that's also 3 dice. So 4s. 1. 3s. Yeah. 1 rend.
4 up, 6 is a mortal wound bite. Nope.
D3 damage. Hey,
Standard.
got some damage through. And then we've got 6 attacks with the foul mouth parts on 3s and 3s. 3s, that didn't go too well. And 3s, so that's 1, and I'll just do the other ones as well. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With the prehensile proboscis. Okay. So that's 4 saves of Ren 0.
And plus another one from before.
No, that's the total.
Okay. So 3s, 6 and mortal wound back. So take a 1.
So 1. That did not go very well for the Plague Bearers. The dice rolling was shockingly bad.
That went exactly how I thought it was going to go, to be fair.
And they just don't hit very hard. That's the problem.
Right, so, question. It's going to come up later, I might as well just ask it now.
Question? I'm going to do that every time there's a question.
Good reference. So, the bar piper thing, where I can't pile towards you, can I pile? I can just pile sideways.
No, because you're only allowed to pile towards me. Technically, there's no such thing as piling sideways, right? You've got to end closer.
Okay.
So you're not allowed to
So
pile
I can't just pivot on the spot?
Oh, you can do that, yeah.
So I could put the back of my base...
No, you're not allowed to, because a pile has got to end closer than it started. Right. So, and you can't end closer than you started.
Right.
The rule might as well say, can't pile.
Can't pile.
It would actually save a lot of time.
It's not going to matter now. It's more just for later on if I need to reposition, rather than... like my stone all not doing anything for 4 turns, which is really annoying. How is that? I mean, cool. Anyway, Mournfang over there. I'm going to go into the Plague Bearers.
Yeah.
So they are
going to have. Have you got 1 rend on your 2 damage attack?
No.
It's 1 rend on the other attack.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just not going to kill that much stuff. I just don't need the battle shock thing. So I'm going to go with an all-out defense on the Plague Bearers.
Sure. I'm actually going to hit the plague drones with the one that's in combat with them. I'm going to go this way. I just feel like I don't like splitting attacks normally, but just being innately -1 really sucks. Yeah. So like I'd rather try and kill a drone.
Right.
And then that way they can't do anything else.
All-out defense on the drones then instead.
Drones, right. Yeah. So this is the guy into the drone. So 3s. And 3s. Sweet.
All-out defense, baby. Doing the work.
It's the same attack into the Plague Bearers, 4s.
-1 to it as well.
It's 3s anyway.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So pig into the drones, 4s. And 3s. 2 -1.
2 so I ignore your end,
yeah.
and they've got +1 to save. So 1 saved.
1 damage.
1 damage. Disgustingly resilient, so they take 1 damage.
Sweet.
They did take a damage earlier on this game as well, so I'm going to add that one on.
Cool. Pig into the plague bearers, so 4s down to 5s. And 3s. Nope, that was awful.
No, okay.
One absolute waste.
So you've only got this left to go with now,
I do,
right?
yes.
So I'm going to go with my, I'll go with my plague drones over here. So all out attack started the combat phase.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you've already used it, haven't you?
Well, it's not the start of the combat phase. It's probably more relevant. Right. The question. Right. So on these, I am going to pile them actually first.
Just to clear up your pile thing, right? You can't end up further away from the closest unit. That's like the wording now. I don't know how much difference.
Can't end up further away.
Yeah.
Okay.
It must finish the move no further from the nearest enemy unit than it was at the start of the move, okay?
So I can pivot.
You can pivot, yeah.
Okay.
Pivot them if you want to.
No, not now. It's basically
closer, right?
No, but he can pivot
on the spot.
Because the front of his base is still going to be in the same place. Yeah.
It's basically once I've got to this point, I want to pivot him so that he's slightly close to the middle. That's all I want. Yeah. Like it's no difference.
Okay, so let's do some plague swords. Let's try and do better than before.
And all out attack you can do now. So it's when you pick stuff to fight.
It is when you pick stuff to fight, right? I'm going to all out attack them.
Just take you down to no CP now, yeah.
Yes.
You used all out defense.
Yes.
You're not worried about this battle shot, you said.
No, I've not lost any medals.
Shouldn't be. It's fine.
Okay.
So one. I'll just add all these up because they're all the same. So 2s, 3s. That's 1, 2, 3 more, and then 9 on the next one. So it's 4 altogether.
Thanks to everyone who's joined us again. You got Hawkeye, he's giving you Destrogo shout out now.
Yes.
Max, Marlon, Go Tom, Stomp Them Maggots.
Thanks for using your dice, mate.
Dan Bradshaw, Tom is killing me. Haha.
Okay, 9 no Ren saves.
9 no Ren saves.
Yeah.
What's with the hate from Dan? Unbelievable.
And then 1 Ren save.
Cool. So 9, 4 ups, 6 of mortal wound back. That is 3 mortal wounds.
Oof.
And 4 taken, so 1's dead. And then what minus 1? That's another
that's
one.
D3.
D3.
So another 3. I've just rolled it outside the box, sorry.
Cool.
So 7, so 11. So how many wounds has that one got? 1 wound left?
3. He's got 6 wounds.
Yeah. So you've already taken 4, and you've just taken...
No, I've taken 2, so I count down.
Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah, okay. All right.
So they take 3 more
wounds. And they take 3 mortal wounds back, which they save 1 of. So that goes down to there. All right. Your Stonehorn, I guess.
Cool. So, no messing around. 4s down to 5s on the horns. I'll take it.
See, that was the roll I was telling you was going to happen when they were -1 to it. Hang on, sorry. Yeah, just out of range of the with our stave.
3s. That's minus.
Reroll your 6 because of my nauseous revulsion. Reroll all your wound rolls. And yes, I've forgotten that on everything so far this turn.
1 at -2.
1 at -2, so 1 at -0. So yeah. Saved.
Christ. Okay, cool. Punches and kicks. 4s down to 5s. And 4s. You're on the 6. 2, no end.
They both fail. No, sorry. 3. No, I only get +1, don't I? Because that's the way this works. So, no disgustingly resilience either.
That's embarrassing.
Plague bearers.
That is embarrassing.
Come on, plague bearers.
Hooves. So, D6 attacks. Ooh. 4. So, normally hitting on 3s. So, 4s. And then unwounded, so 2s. That's 2 minus 1, so nothing.
1 save.
D3.
Yeah.
1, because of course.
Not saved. Nice to pass some of these disgustingly resilient, like Paul does when he plays this army.
I mean, no one needs that.
All done. So my plague bearers now.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get some pilies in, so I can then proceed to do probably no damage. Right. So I just need to move. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move these along and then leave a model in the same position as him. So I'm just going to leave him there.
Make sure he's in coherency, mate, because if he's not, good lord. He goes and then I get a charge.
Oh, he will be, because these are piling rounds, aren't they? So I basically just get it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
not in coherency.
9, 10.
Oh, he's within 2 of my guy though.
Got a 2-inch.
Yeah, that's
something.
2 inches. That edge is 2 inches.
I'll just move him now. You know what? He's one. A little bit more piling. Get him in there. Suppose we'll maybe spread. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 models in combat. Got to get these crappy attacks in where you can get them. 4s, 3s. So 3 wounds.
Cool. So
no rend.
3 up, 6 is a mortal wound back. Save them all, 1 mortal wound back.
Obviously failed the disgustingly resilient. Alright, I think that's the end of the turn.
Cool. Oh, that was a big one.
Alright, well, it's quite a big one.
Big one with a break and all that.
Not actually that impactful for me, although to be fair, well, it's not great losing 6 plague bearers, I don't think either.
You lost 6 plague bearers, you just done a bit of damage to some. Wiped out 1 more fang unit.
Damage. Right? Yeah, I mean, it, could have been a lot better, couldn't it? I think I definitely could have killed some Mournfang, although the Mournfang being there, in a lot of ways probably doesn't really change a lot. I would have liked to have killed some. Alright, so I get my battle tactic anyway, that's the important thing. 2 units in Tom's half.
Yeah, both drones are there.
Beautiful. So tactics for 2, so no monsters, just normal guys. And then you scoring 2 normally as well?
Yeah, whatever the normal points are.
Score 1, score 2, yeah.
So up to 8?
Yeah. And then it's on to the priority roll, isn't it?
No, it's my go.
No, it's not your go.
Oh, no, it's not.
I give you the first.
I thought it was my go.
Gosh,
No.
Right. Again, Max is in the chat, so I'm using your dice, mate.
Yes.
Let's have a big win on the prior here. 1.
6. Look at that. Max, my man.
So the choice is to you, Tom. How do you think?
Gotta say, I'm not actually that bothered that I lost the priority roll in this situation. So.
Yeah. You're playing those armies, right?
That's why I love a good tough army. Love tying people up in combat.
Right, well, I'm going to take it.
Okay.
Don't feel good about it, obviously, but I'm just going to have to. I forgot to pile my guy. Am I okay to do that? Is that okay?
What, your little spinny guy?
Yeah, I'm just going to spin.
Yeah. Just do it when you do your move. You're about to move him anyway, aren't you, sir?
Yeah, oh god. There you go. So you're just going to pile like that.
Right. Very pleased.
My man.
So we're going turn 3.
Turn 3.
We're going ogres taking a turn. So we've got the ogres going to 2 CP. All generals still on the board, right?
Yep.
We've got Ian go to 3 CP. Some wheel stuff, Ian?
Start of the battle round, yes indeed. So, this one does...
about your battle tactic, Tom?
I'm on it.
What's this wheel doing?
At the start of my hero phase, it's going to pick D3 of Tom's units within 12 of each other and do D3 mortals to each of them.
Oops, okay.
And I'm going to try and move it back to the other one where he has to roll 6s.
Right, and Tom pick his battle tactics now. So Tom's already done 2 of the easy ones. One, monstrous takeover, which is taking it, just grabbing an objective and having a monster nearby. Super easy for him. And the reason he is in the lead by 1 point is because he ran with 3 monsters to get that extra 1. So now we're exploring what Tom thinks he's going to be able to do next. Measuring the board, thinking about can he get units in Ian's half there.
Definitely thinking about it. Right, what we're looking at here.
Talk us through us, Tom. What's your decision path here? What are we thinking?
Those drones aren't battle line, are they?
They are not battle line, no.
Oh, cool. That's one out the window.
Oh.
Yeah, that's that one gone.
Only the plague bearers are battle line.
It's a doozy.
It's the biggest part of the game. You can break your opponent's battle, break surf, so to say, on the battle tactics, it's huge, and armies that don't present, easy ones are good.
Especially in this...
Tom will be looking at killing a monster here, he's got no chance to get to that Lord of Change. He'll be looking at kicking the battle line off, no chance to get into Ian's weak battle line units right now, so, yeah.
The choice really is, do I go in with everything into this Plague Bearer unit that I have, which is this guy, and just tag them and kind of go for it, or I don't think it's actually possible. I'll have to kill these guys first.
The other problem as well is this mission, a bunch of the battle tactics you just can't, because we're not playing manoeuvrable or teleporty armies, there's no way to score a bunch of the battle tactics. Take an opponent's thing off them, score a thing that they were contesting at the start of the turn. Neither of us can do any of that, basically.
Yeah. Yes, it's definitely an issue. I think I might have to just burn one.
You just think you can do any?
I don't think it's possible. So I've got broken ranks, kill a battle line unit.
I mean, you might as well take that one, but it does remove it for later when you might kill a battle line unit once they've been worn down.
Well, there's 3. One's locked over there, which I can't get to this turn, and the other 2 are right there. But because of this mental lack of being able to pile, I'm just stuck.
This might be the best new change in the game that I didn't expect I was going to like so much.
Battle tactics.
Brilliant.
Yeah. They're just hard enough. Some of them are doozies, so easy, but it's just enough.
Yeah.
You're probably only talking a turn in the game where you're hoping to break your opponents, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, so I think I'm just going to have to do something like...
Tom's really got him stuck here.
Can I kill that battle line unit in one go?
I mean, I guess this is what Nurgle are trying to do, really, is just tie people up and be like, you're not going to kill me before I win the game. I do think they can output more damage than they just output, so there's a little bit disappointing on the damage output side. But they're doing what they need to do now, for sure.
Not sure if you bit off a bit more than you could chew in some ways over there at the top with a couple of grabs, but your main goal is to grab the army and get it controlled, and you've done that. So I think it's worth it.
I think
I'm just interested to see if coherence catches you out.
Yeah, I don't think it will, because the thing is, I've got so many models that I can leave at the back and not care about, because ultimately they don't do any damage anyway. So where I'm taking them from doesn't really matter. All I'm looking to do is get 18 of them buffed into combat, and if I get more than that, I'm happy. So that's that's the bonus of having the 30-man units. Like you are wasting models, but they're not really wasted because they can be there for coherency purposes. They can be there just to charge, etc. And I was going to say they are quite tough. I mean, those plague bearers right now against Tom have got a 4+ unrendable save and a disgustingly resilient roll, so they're not. Stone arms do kill things very fast, but they're not going.
So you got to save bonus and you start having some ignore and rend that doesn't half change things.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a big difference.
Destro Bros, your first leader's back here. He's spent most of his brain cells, but it looks like he's made a decision.
Okay, I'm on aggressive expansion.
Did you see him doing Ippa-Dippa-Doo over there then? I just caught it off camera.
I'm doing aggressive expansion because I can't do anything now, but I can do stuff later.
Yeah, so
that's dead at the end of this turn anyway. So whether I get it...
Yes, you're right, because there won't be 2 objectives to take anyway. Yeah.
So if I burn it, I've still got the kill battle line. I can still slay your warlord if this goes well. So I'm absolutely not going to score it, but that's cool.
Does the points for the objective change when it turns into the 1 objective at the end, or does it just stay as...
Yeah, you control 1.
But you're basically scoring 3 points by controlling it, though.
Well, no, because you don't score 2, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, control 1, control more. So it's just worth 2 points. So, you know, even if Tom was to take that off me for the first turn of that now, I could potentially be a battle tactic up.
Sure.
Which is quite good. I'm okay with this.
Okay, so just trying to figure out where the middle of the board is before I do anything else. So I think it's right there.
Okay.
So that's 30. That's pretty much about centre. So I am 10 on that objective without moving. So worst case, you're gonna have to come in and clear me off. Because if I'm whittling you down, you're gonna have to do something about him eventually. So I feel okay. So heroic action. I'm going to. I want to do Greatest Day, but
Finest hour.
Greatest Day. Best day, whatever. This is the greatest day. I want to do that, but it seems slightly pointless because I've got. So I'm turn 3, so 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to use it. So I'm going to use it on this guy. Oh, on my general. So he's going to get Greatest Day. I'm going to pop my heal. So D3 heal on everything holding within 36. So this guy's going to get D3 heal.
Is that start of the hero phase?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I also get to try and do some mortals to that as well, which I failed to do.
So he is...
Yet again.
5. Big lad, he's only got 1, so that's cool. Mortifying over there. 1.
You've done your heroic action here?
Done my heroic action yet? No. I am once more going to ask for a command point. One day I'll...
You'll get it eventually.
One day I'll get one.
When your general dies.
On a 1. Right, so that is my hero phase. Yeah, Greatest Day, heal. Cool, yeah, me done. Oh, Grasp of the Everwinter. So, Grasp of the Everwinter, if you're in combat with a Beastclaw Raiders unit, every unit within 3 takes D3 mortal wounds if you roll equal to or less than the current battle round. So, are they within 3? I think they are. Yes. So this guy into here on a 3. 3 or less. Nope. Into the Plague Bearers. Yes. D3 mortal wounds. 3.
One day I'll pass a disgustingly brilliant roll. One sweet day.
Three.
1, 2.
This lad into the Plague Bearers.
Yeah.
Or 3 or less. Nope. So
it's if I'm within any units, not for every unit.
So if you're in combat with 2 units, you roll it for both units.
No, I don't think so. It's just if I'm in combat with any units from your army, I'm reasonably certain.
I'm also reasonably certain. Get it, it's in the...
I've got a book to get out. One reading Everwinter.
Everwinter's
What
what?
it's an allegiance ability.
For the Boulder Head.
No, for everything.
For more tribes.
Yeah. I'm sure it's each unit within 3, you roll a dice.
Let's see who is the true Destro Bro.
Start your hero phase, roll and dice for each enemy unit within 3 of any friendly Beastclaw Raider units. If the roll is equal to or less than the number of the current battle round,
any...
that unit takes D3.
So it's once.
Oh, okay, right.
True destro, bro. It's been 2 years since I last read that rule.
Yeah, but you're a savant,
You should know better.
You're Rain Man, but you can like talk to people. Just knows everything. He's like the Oracle. So, I'm going to choose this one here.
The Plague Bearers and then the Plague Drones.
Plague Bearers. Yes. D3. 3.
Come on.
Sorted.
3. And then the Plague Drones.
No.
Okay. Where Paul Scott, if you're listening, this your army is not doing a good job.
It's not the army, it's his dice. He microwaves them, I'm sure of it.
I mean, that could be the case.
I'm absolutely positive. Okay. Hero phase, done. Movement. We take some questions. Right, movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think all my keybinds broke. Every time I press a button, something weird happens. So.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Standard today's technical issues, that isn't it?
Okay, so he's holding within 12 of him, so he gets an extra +1 on his move. Is that right? Yeah, add 1 to your movement characteristic. So he moves to 13 now. So it's 12 and 14 if you're not in combat. He is in combat, so he will be moving 13.
Not allowed to retreat either, though.
What?
I'm only kidding.
Oh, stop it, mate. Honestly, like, if I kind of expected it, and I was just like, don't say it. Right, so 13.
Did you just run and retreat though? Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right.
I've read the rules.
Okay.
Just not the Ogor Mawtribes ones.
Rough. Oh.
Harsh. Okay. A 1 retreating Stonehorn. Now, unfortunately, I charge that retreating Stonehorn with now. It's just next to the corner of the building.
Yeah. I'm a bit late on this one, Ian, but Martin's come in with one of your favourite little quotes. You know, he was saying like greatest day or finest day or whatever. Best Tuesday ever.
Oh. For me, it was Tuesday.
That's the one, yeah.
We used to use that when we used to play a lot of MMOs when we were a bit younger and quite a lot cooler and quite big in the world of MMO PvP before we played Warhammer. Although one of those games was Warhammer.
Yeah, true.
To be fair.
So
yeah, that used to be my forum signature back when forums were a thing as well, and there was a lot of trolling used to happen. I love that. M. Bison. That's a great movie. Street Fighter is a great movie. I don't care what anyone says. It's a great movie. Like Commando, you know, it might not be everyone's favourite movie, but it's still great.
I'm just retreating this guy as well.
So little known facts people might know about Ian.
Yeah.
He absolutely loves Battleship. And, and obviously we understand, you know, there's that level of love, right? You know, don't like Shawshank love Battleship, but it's in its genre, isn't it, right? And it's great. Is it? I was thinking about a film the other day I really liked it. Do you think it's better than Armageddon?
Armageddon is also a film I watch a lot.
Yeah.
I do watch Armageddon. You know, when you just want to put something on where you just know it inside out, so it doesn't matter if you're painting.
Lift the head up, see the key quotes, the great scenes.
You just want to see Bruce Willis just like push AJ out the way and then get into the airlock, and you just want to see like everyone been banging on the glass and saying "I love you, Harry," and crying. That's what you watch the film for, basically. Yeah, it's so good. No, I love Battleship because it's just got so much. It's just got so much cool action you can just have on while you're like, playing a fight. But there's 2 bits in it in particular. The first one is when they all sit down in the Battleship command area, and the Japanese guy says something about "We've been using this trick to track your subs for years," and he's like, "Bring up your sonar, boys. Get me a map," and it's like it's Battleship. They're about to play Battleship.
Yeah. And then the handbrake, it's got to be.
And then that bit's also great, but it's just a bit where they're standing on the USS Iowa or whatever it is, the old decommissioned battleship.
Yeah.
And they're like, what are we going to do? How are we going to fight them? And all the owl fellas just come out
so
like
good.
in the distance, and then they stop, and then it plays Thunderstruck and everything just gets, oh, it's insanely good.
You're right, you're right.
Such a good movie.
Right, back to Warhammer, guys.
Right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
movement is done.
Tom, run us through it. I'm going to put the overhead on.
Cool. So this lad retreated, still within 6 of the objective there, just in case. Into again, worst case, making you do
Couldn't
something.
really go anywhere anyway because he was blocked in by the stone arm behind him, wasn't he? So
Yeah, I mean, I could have moved him first, but it just made sense to leave him there because worst case he probably.
yeah, you still got your men. Yeah.
Not unfairable. Battleship has no great seats.
Just not gonna that is pretty sure that's provably untrue. Like if you think handbraking a battleship isn't a great scene, or they also take out one of the alien ships with just 2 guys with sniper rifles.
Yeah.
And I mean I don't know where they got sniper training from. They're just a couple of Navy guys, but you know apparently they've got that too.
Don't question it. Don't question it, mate.
Tom wants to get down to business here. Come on.
Want to charge something and kill it after the misery of last turn.
I'm good. It's fine. I knew playing was going to be like this, so I prepped myself. I've been prepping for about a week, just making sure I could be okay on camera. Right.
I read the GHB at the start of the game.
Yeah, I know.
Go.
The worst. Yeah, so I'll move the Frostlord out here.
Right.
The idea is that I'm going to try and get into this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into these plane drones. I'm just going to take them off because he's got finest day, so he should be okay.
I'm just checking my plague drones. So they do have a leader, which is good. Now the question here is, do they redeploy out of the way and go somewhere else? So you
I'll be
think
okay
you
with
can?
that.
I mean, yeah, you can definitely charge that unit of plague bearers with that guy. That's definitely not an issue. Where can I redeploy to? Let me see. So I've got 3 CP. I might want to save them for some combat, though. That might be a thing I'm going to be looking to do. Do I want to redeploy them? Yes, I'm going to redeploy them.
Oh.
So I'm going to spend the
Biggest
CP.
rolls ever.
Yeah.
Roll that one.
Unfortunately, they're at the. I mean, that's one more. Well,
Sorry,
no
no one got to see that roll again.
Yeah, no one got to see that roll. Can I roll again?
It was a
Can I
lot.
roll again?
So I'm going to go this way, which still means that you need to get 1 more to charge me. So you still need to roll a 3 or maybe spend some CP or something.
Are you going to move them away, Ian, or are you going to block them?
I was going to move them away because I sort of don't mind them going into the plague bearers because they've got. Although my rolls have been pretty bad saving them so far, their saves are just so good.
Cool.
Right, so I'll do the pistols first because why not?
Yes. Well, minus.
Minus
No,
one.
no, -1. They don't have the -2 anymore.
Cool.
It's just
so
flat.
I mean, it's 5s anyway. So this lad into these plate bearers.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm going to put that pistol into the
Drone.
drones
Yeah.
because they're not -1s here. 4s. No. Standard. Why am I even rolling it?
Whenever you roll 1 dice, you always miss. That's the rule.
Rubbish. So the vultures pick an enemy unit with.
Yeah.
Cool. In that case,
Both of the Vile Pipers, yeah.
right. So I mean that's getting it.
Kill them by 10, 11.
Yeah. So on the 2 up, both of the vultures are going to go in.
One saved.
One mortal wound.
What's your grand strategy? Is to have a beast alive at the end of the game?
Have a monster.
Yeah. Have a monster alive at the end of the game?
Yeah.
It's not bad, that is it, really?
Right. Charges. I have one charge. General. Let's do this. 9. Okay. How many wounds?
5, 6, 7.
7, I just rolled a 9. It's ambitious, isn't it?
A little bit. Although with my disgustingly resilient rolls so far, you can pretty much count them as not being there, so
yeah.
give that a go.
Right. I think...
Getting bold now, we're closing the door. Potentially toying with the overheats.
Yeah. This up.
Gaming's ended in the gaming hall that we film next to, so we film in the store, you see, and just to Tom's left there's the game room, you know what I mean? There's like 15 people playing Age of Sigmar next door, so.
So I think your retreat onto that objective is probably going to lose me the game.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 ups is mortal wound.
2?
3.
3.
3.
Come on, those other thingies. 1 save, so that one dies.
Every dice seems to end up in the glare. So annoying.
Is that what happens?
Yeah, without fail.
Alright.
It's not going to do anything.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
Done for charges?
Well, I can't charge anything else. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Combat.
I'm going to play some songs.
Sure.
He's going to play My Love Is Like a Ripe, Ripe Fart on these.
Sure.
He's going to play My Love Is Like a Ripe, Ripe Fart on the other ones. And this guy is going to give them... I think now they are...
That's crippled, that general.
3 attacks each. It's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mortals, or do I want... Yeah, I know we can't give the mortals on a 6 actually, sorry, that's the other guys. Spoilpox Scrivener, I think, is going to probably give them a rend.
What's the range on him?
Or an attack. 14 as well.
Hold it in here.
Yeah. So he is also going to, he's going to give him +1 attack. It's still better than everything else. Because they're still on +2 to saves. Are they still on +2 to saves? Yeah, they are on +2 to saves, yeah.
Climb +2.
+1 from being Plague Bearers near a demon. And then +1 from Mystic Shield.
Right. So I'm that attack onto.
You don't have to. It's when you attack.
Guy. I'm going to do it now. That's
All out attack.
Yeah.
All out attack.
All
See,
out
if
attack.
I'd done that ripe fart last turn, this would have not had 2 rounds of attacks into my Plague Bearers, which would have been like extremely good.
Cool. So.
Yeah.
+1 to hit, -1 to hit because they're Plague Bearers.
Yeah.
So 4s on the horns. Oh, so bad. 3s. 1. No range.
All your stuff's got basically no rend now. Failed.
3 damage.
3 damage. Well, that is unfortunate. 2 damage. Yeah.
Cool.
Wrong roll.
Oh no.
I mean, you'd still take it though.
I'm at 1, obviously. 4s. That's 3 at no rend.
3 at no rend. 2 saved and 1. Okay, 1 more dice.
Just kicking plate.
Yeah, I mean, they are going down though. Like, that's quite a big mistake, not doing that thing last turn, because you would have just never killed that unit, basically.
I'm not going to kill anything. 5. So. Not -1 weather.
All saved.
Right, fine.
That's the first time I've passed more than like 20% of my saves.
I know. Just when a Stonehorn does absolutely nothing because he's minuses to hit and you've got pluses to save and they can't pile in. You just don't give them a
Well, I mean,
forever.
there's a good chance that the book's actually just going to make them worse, right?
Like Sunesh.
Yeah.
Right, your activation.
Righty ho. So, some stuff over there. My plague drones. What's he on a 3-up save right now?
3-up save.
I don't
2-up
really
save.
care about that.
He's finest enemy.
Okay. I think
What's the finest hour?
Oh, did he do
Finest
that? Did he?
hour.
It's longer than an hour, though, isn't it?
+1 to wound, +1 save.
Okay. So I am gonna go with the unit with the plague drone unit over in the corner.
Call out defense.
Over there. Okay.
Or defense on the unit of
Mortifying, yeah.
So 4s, 3s. That's 1. Don't bother for now. Yeah. Okay. 3s.
That's decent roll. It's good.
Shame they're all 1 damage, no rend. 3s. That's 2 more.
2 more.
7, 8, 9. 3s. 4s. That's another 6. That's quite good.
2, 4, 6. Yep.
I'll go and pile these in a sec as well. Oh, only 1 with me good attack. But that is 1 rend, D3 damage. I'll do that one.
Cool. So, 3 ups, 6 of mortal wound back. So I'll take 2 and 1 mortal wound back. Cool. And then 1 -1, so 4. I'm got
For no, bad with no rend, no AE.
It is
Like
bad.
in this edition now, like it's.
It is bad with no rend, but I still think should have probably been doing a bit better by now, I think. But I mean, it's okay. Sorry, how many wounds? You took 2 more wounds, so one of them's dead. Yeah.
So -1. So
Yeah.
4s. Nice. Ooh, 3s.
Saved.
Cool. 4s down to 5s.
None.
Bad.
Okay. Right, so I'm going to go with the unit of plague bearers then, I guess. Pile in a bunch of men for very little gain, probably, I imagine. What have you got on the centre objective right now? 10 or 20, something like that?
And if that mortal plan survives, it'd be another 2.
Yeah. 12.
Just total attack, right?
Yeah. So 12 attacks, 4s and 3s. Just need to whittle these Mournfang down. Basically, I mean, they should get there eventually.
Tough getting through them, isn't it? Tomorrow, it's a nightmare.
6 saves.
6 saves. 3 up, win back. 1 taken, 1 mortal win back.
By discussing the resilience, obviously. Yep. So you've got nothing left to go with, have you?
Yeah, I've got this guy as a here, and I've got Mournfang as well.
Oh, you got those Mournfang. Yeah, I know you got that guy. Sorry, yeah.
I'm going to go with this guy.
Okay.
So he can't power this way, so he's got to go this way.
Yeah.
So Finest Hour means that he's on.
Yeah.
Because of his artifact.
Yeah.
From the start. 3s.
You said horns, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, so it doesn't count. So
What are these? 4 damage each?
these are 4 damage each, yeah.
He is.
4 damage. He survived.
No, listen, no, he's
Oh,
dead. No, he's got 1 wound left. Yeah, sorry, yeah, go on.
What's his save?
5.
So he's dead then.
No, because you get -1 rend.
Yeah, of course. So 1 left.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
2s. Right, -1, so nothing.
Oh, sorry, I didn't do my discussion resilient last time either. So I've got 2 wounds left.
No rend.
No rend. Saved.
Cool.
Oh, he's got to pull it out the bag.
D6.
1 hoof attack.
For God's sake. 3s.
Oh, he's failed. So
D3 plus 1. 4.
4. So I just need to make 3 disgustingly resilient.
Yeah.
I'm still alive.
Do not meme that. Do not meme that.
Massive player code breach here. There's alarms going off in Games Workshop HQ right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wouldn't laugh normally, but me and Tom are very good friends, so I know we can. I know we can handle it. Yeah.
This is pushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible. How did that happen with Finest Hour? Oh my god.
Wait, what's that? Sorry, the phones. Yeah. It was sick. Yeah. I am a monster. Yeah, it's all nice one. I was Games Workshop HQ. They said it was okay.
Okay.
Said there was no problem because it was so sick.
I thought you were ringing Tori. She's not watching today, luckily, because she'd be round your house now. She's from Bolton. She's like that. Right, let's do this. So you have those Plague Bearers to go.
No, I've got.
Guy.
Yeah, I've got. Yeah.
And somehow this guy.
Somehow that guy, who's now going to do 19 damage to that guy. Right. Okay. So let's roll all these stupid attacks. 4s, 3s, no. 3s, 1, 4, no.
Don't do nothing when I've got a 2-up save as well.
3s, 1. Bounce the dice around there, but let's go with that.
1.
4 up and a 3 up. Okay, so 1 no rend and 1 rend.
2s. Good. 3s. Fine.
Okay, yeah, bounced. Fine, all good. And then Plague Bearers.
I've still got my Mournfang over there.
Yes, you have, yeah.
You go. I need a minute.
Yeah, they're all doing the same thing, you know, aren't they? Okay. You need a minute.
Funny dog.
Yeah, pretty funny, yeah. I mean, to be fair, like that is like the perfect storm for against the.
He got 5 wounds left.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, reducing my rend by 1, having the discussing resilient, rolling heart, obviously. I've just breached the code, so.
I haven't rolled hot my disgustingly resilient. That was literally one. That was 1 hot attack.
Yeah, exactly.
1
on this thing. Outrageous.
quick bit of measuring over there, just to make sure that they are somewhere near the centre where they want to be. What are we on now? 22. Sneak anything past the middle of me there. Make sure that that guy is within 3. 2. It means I get 1 less model in combat, but yeah, it's in 3 and outside the 2.
Fine.
Let's go with that. Yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What the box on these?
These are 4s and 3s. No, there's no mortal wounds or anything because I used the fart joke. 4s and 3s. I really want this to be getting down to nearly dead now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't know why I'm counting them up because I've got to roll them again yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 saves.
7.
On your, what, 4 pluses?
4 up, 6 and all the way back.
3 wounds.
2 left.
Help. it's just not happening for these guys.
Consequential odds, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you'll have to worry about currency in a minute.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, only if I don't take those 2 off, I can probably take some.
Just surviving, nice.
Yeah. Just haven't got many men left to be attacking with though. All right, and then you got your Monfang to go.
You still got attacking?
Sorry, yes, I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
Play code always says you should remind your
your
opponent if you
4
get stuff. So I'm trying to
Tell your opponent how to win, yeah.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, do you want to kill my stuff?
4 saves. They're saving on a 4.
Yes.
Did that take any wounds at all last turn?
It did, and then I healed it back.
Oh, yeah.
Took 3 now.
Hey, got 3 damage through.
Some resilient.
Hey, welcome to my world.
Call it.
Welcome to my world.
Right, that is down to 10. Fine. They're going all in the drones.
All in the drones. Okay,
So,
hang on, I've got 2 CP left. I want to give them +1 save. I want to give them +1 save. I can have that. Next turn I'm going to get what? I'm going to get 2.
1, right, isn't it? Your turn 3 next.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
You're
going
gonna
to
get 1. 1 for having general on the board.
1, 2. I'll leave it, go on.
Cool, I'm
Fire
going
away.
all out attack,
Yeah.
so use my final CP.
Yeah.
Couple of swings to keep in mind. Don't forget you got your Warlord once per game, CP, and don't forget your Triumph.
Yes, I know about my Triumph, yeah.
3, no rend.
3 with no rend, okay. These 2 damage each?
They are.
1 save. So 4 disgustingly resilient. There come the dice. Hey.
Threes. 3. -1, but you know.
Yeah. 3 saves, none saved. Disgustingly resilient, 1, so 2. So I think I'll lose a guy and take a wound on another one. Bit of a shame, yeah.
Beautiful.
So you've got this guy's on 1 wound, isn't he?
He is.
You count down, yeah. Okay, cool. That everything?
Just hit the thing.
Hit the camera. That everything, yeah?
Yes.
Think it is, yeah. Okay. Right, so scoring then, I guess.
So I score 2. Score 1, score 2.
That right, yeah? That it?
Yeah, no battle tactic.
Good to me. Sorry, that looks good to me, yeah, so just a score 2.
Okay. Right.
We're going to Ian's turn 3.
Yeah. So,
Ian's got a battle tactic to pick.
Yeah. Review of my turn.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pick. These are in 6. Are you on that objective over there?
Yeah, he said that one was staying on.
You're on that objective. Okay.
You just knocked the smaller part of the dice tray more into the shot, Tom.
What's that, sorry?
The low side of the dice tray more into shot, mate.
This one?
No, the other one. More.
Okay.
That'll do, mate. A bit more.
I'm gonna pick broken ranks.
Sure.
Which is gonna be if I kill this unit of Mournfang with 2 wounds left, I am gonna get some stuff.
Cool.
Basically.
Broken ranks, yeah.
Yeah, broken ranks. Right, so started hero phase. This on that. Yeah, D3 mortals. 3 mortals on that Mournfang. I'll take it. There you go. Broken the ranks. Job done. Now I'm going to do my rampant disease at the start of the hero phase, which is going to be. What have we got there? That thing. I'm going to do D3 mortals to these 3. So, D3 mortals to this guy, 3 mortals to your lord.
Stone skeleton. There we go.
Takes 2. Mortals to the guy in the middle, 2. Okay. Right, so what other stuff am I going to do in my hero phase? So I'm going to generate some points, so you're not in my half anymore, so I get 4. So I go up to 10, and then I also get D3 after 3. So 13.
Cool.
Not in my half, yeah.
He's in the Mournfang on your half.
You sure? They are not even close to being wholly within my half.
30 inches, yeah.
Gotta be.
Was it just within?
Oh, it's an old book, isn't it? It's probably within, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
So -1. -1 point. So that puts me on 12, which is actually not like quite enough to summon more plague bearers, but that's okay. All right. So should we measure where the center objective is going to be next turn? Because it's going to be quite important right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
22. I'll just take this one and use it. So I'm measuring the center objective out now because it's going to make a big difference if Tom wins the turn roll. Pretty much, be quite a big deal. So it is basically.
So I should have
1 Stonehorn and 2 Mournfang.
1 Mournfang, so 12.
12 models right now. Alright, cool. So I guess I'm going to cast some spells. I had to do a battle shock test at the end of last turn, which I'm going to spend the command point to pass. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we both get a CP for the turn.
Got a CP for the turn.
Overall 2, yeah.
I'm going to try and have an extra one. Hey!
I have to give it to someone, remember?
Yeah.
I'm going to
Good. Right. So I'm going to start out with how many men am I going to get into that guy there? Probably not that many, so I might buff them this turn. I'm going to start out with a Mystic Shield on these. 6. I'm going to hook me guts, sorry, as well.
6, okay. I will try and unbind that.
No Mystic Shield. That's cool. And then I'm going to cast Moving the Wheel, which I believe fails.
It's a 7, isn't it?
It's a 7, yeah.
Everything's a 7 with Nurgle.
That's a real shame. What's that mean I'm going to get next turn? Nurgle unit heal, D3 wounds. That is not very good. Right, okay. So, moving phase.
Cool. Have we got any questions?
All quiet now, guys. All quiet in the chat now.
This little fella is going to retreat.
At the bedtime where everyone's relaxing and chilling it out.
Nice.
So, I think this turn roll is going to be massive, isn't it?
Going to be quite a...
I think already, thinking with the last turn roll and what he put together, obviously big breaks serve coming from Ian there about failing battle tactics, he's probably going to hold more objectives now. Are you going to manage that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that one there, so we're going to move that.
Is that plague drone alive at the back corner, is he over there?
Yeah. That's the one who passed all the saves.
He's moved to within 6, as he's that one of his things he's done. Nice.
The big swing is Ian getting the 8 on that charge. Horns charging. If it was a 7, it wouldn't have got within 3, and it wouldn't have. It's not looking good. I mean, it's still. But yeah, tough.
Yeah, we'll be playing 5 here, won't we?
This turn goes from.
These are on the +1 attack, by the way.
+1 attack. 3 hours 20 now.
Yeah. Okay. And then we're gonna go. I guess this guy is gonna come in up here a little bit. 14 for this. This guy's gonna come in around here.
Still cloud, mate.
All right, yeah. Just moving that guy away. Do a deadly for that guy, please, Tom.
I will. Oh, don't.
Are going to, since they can't take that objective, these are basically just going to retreat now. Stuff that comes around the side and causes me any issues in the back.
It's a nice change here. You see that that objective means nothing on the right there. You know, you've got more than him. You know, whereas normally you'd be chasing, wouldn't you? You'd be gutted you couldn't get hold of that, but it actually means nothing.
For sure.
Yeah.
Over there, so. Retreat them to just 3 away.
Yes, get him next to the pot.
Yeah. Right. So. Okay, and then the Great and Clean one is going to come right into the action because that's what he does. He's going to come in. Actually, tell you what, he's
5 for him. He's a monster. So.
Oh yeah, he is 5. That's I'm a big fan of that. Yeah. Great and Clean one's going to go to there. We're going to move this fella up.
Silent.
Very possible.
Silent Knight's got a question for you, Tom.
Go.
3 megas and 3 man crushers, or 2 megas and Kragnos for the 2-day tournament in August?
So, reason being is Ragnos needs support where people can't just target him. So with Suns, you have to play quite slow. You know, then Ragnos, he needs to be charging as much as possible. You know, he, crushers. they are very easy to kill. So I would personally not go with Kragnos, which pained me. Like that hurt right deep inside my soul. I go Megas every time.
Yeah, I think the thing for me is the army's got rules to allow it to still play the objective game, right? Like, they count as lots of models because you've got no models on the board. When you actually just go to no models on the board without a bunch of those rules, not great.
Kragnos is great. A couple of weeks ago against Richie, like, so it wasn't great. You couldn't, you've got two. Do you try? Like 200 grots and just go, all the board's mine. Yes, I'll loads, and as soon as he maybe, not sure. But yeah, but like, couple him with some like hard boys and stuff, giving them +1 damage, like kind of having a lot of damage coming out. You can't. Yeah, I think Kragnos is brilliant with the Suns. So, it a lot.
Sorry, I was just doing some sound stuff for you guys, so I missed a little bit of that. I think we've got.
I am just measuring some ways in which I can maybe try to stop that Stonehorn getting around the side of me at the moment. It's pretty much what I am up to. Trying to just find something that, like, stops him getting in there, which I think I can sort of reasonably do, given the trees and stuff. Stops you getting maybe too close to the objective. So they're going to go there, and then I'm just going to summon. What I was originally going to do is 10 Plague Bearers over here.
Got a blast from the past in the chat for us, eh?
Yeah.
Aaron Boyan.
Aaron Boyan.
Boy!
Alright, Aaron, how's it going? Hope you are well.
We're playing some Age of Sigmar in our store, Aaron. In August, it's our first 2-day event that we're running in the store. We expanded recently, so got a bit more room. We can host 40 now, so we're doing some in-store ones, yeah. Man, great to see you. I hope you're doing well, man.
How do you know Aaron?
We played Legend of the Five Rings together probably
15 years ago.
Yeah, or more maybe.
Yeah, 16, 17 years ago.
I've seen Aaron a bit more playing Magic at one point.
Yeah.
Later on, but yeah.
What's that game? Legends of the what?
Legend of the Five Rings. It's a feudal Japan samurai Shigenja collectible card game.
Alright, cool. Never even knew that existed.
It's a really big IP. It's been going for a long time. Not big IP, but it's a good IP. A lot of history, been going for a long time.
Run that guy.
Yeah, changed hands a lot.
Did I get a 4, 5, 6?
You're playing some Sigmar, Aaron, yeah? It's amazing.
Aaron's played Sigmar for a while, I think, if I remember
really?
correctly.
Yeah, man, I've never seen you on the table,
Bits. Alright, I've moved everything. What I've tried to do is, obviously I've got some units in combat, so I'm going to leave them there. Try to position some of these. I haven't been getting a lot of my buffs most of the game, because the way the turn sequence went, so I didn't have the Wither Stave in play. I didn't have the Bounce Mortals when you hit me from my general in play. There's a lot of stuff I haven't had in play, and really, that's why I should have played Hold Up until I brought all that in to keep my men alive.
I don't think it's mad such
well, hopefully it'll work out. So what I'm trying to do now, obviously, is just
optimal.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously you got away with it, right? But optimally,
but, well, maybe
really
I've thrown away a lot of Plague Bearers. I feel over here it's a bit tenuous that now, but yeah, I think it should be all right. Yeah, combat is going to happen next, right?
Cool. Oh, I haven't been doing my monster table.
What's that?
Outrageous. How have I not been doing my monster table?
Oh yeah.
Oh mate.
That could have been a couple of extra mortals here and there.
It's not even that. It's the CP stuff.
No, it doesn't do anything against me because none of my stuff.
All that attack, all that defense.
Yeah, that's being mad.
Yeah, but you would have had to pick one, and I would have picked something else. That's probably not really done a lot.
Oh, so annoying.
No CPU left now.
I got 2.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, of course you did. Yeah.
Should I do? Have you got monster table stuff?
How many wounds have these taken? I think I might have moved your dice.
He's got one left.
He had one left. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go first with these. I'm going to do the songs. So I'm going to right, fart, both of them. Again, and I'm going to give these. A point of rend.
Cool.
I think. So I give them a point of rend. They got 3 attacks each. No, I'll give them more. No, he hasn't got mortals. I'll give them a point of rend.
Cool.
And I'm going to go with them first.
Well, I'm going to do my monster stuff then.
Yeah.
So what have I got? I've got.
You've got 1 within 3 inches, haven't you? Oh no.
Well, yeah, they're all within 3 inches.
Only the stomp's relevant, right?
They're all pick a unit within 3.
Yeah, I'm saying only the stomp does anything though.
Well, raw means you can't.
No, it doesn't. It lasts till the end of the combat phase.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Or I suppose that's about it, right?
I've got no command abilities to use on them, so it's basically stomp.
Cool.
D3 models.
D3. 3. Cool.
No saves again. I'm not very happy about them.
Aaron plays OBR and Carrion Overlords. So,
Feel bad.
first edition is hitting me hard, to quote the man.
Yeah. When after you remove casualties, you don't have to be in coherency, do you? It's only when you move.
Yes.
Good. Okay.
I'm gonna roll anyway, just so that you can't give them all out of attack, even if you wanted to. Do it. 3 up. Cool.
Okay.
They can't take command abilities.
Okay.
Not that you're going to do it anyway, but now you actually can't.
Yeah, alright. So I'll go with that unit over there, next to the Mournfang. So they are going to do some pile-ins.
Also, I'm going to smash that dead.
Very good idea.
I've got the table, I might as well do it.
Yeah, might as well.
Because if we're going to charge onto it later, if I get lucky,
Yeah.
then that guy's not.
Got a lot of men in 6 there.
That guy's not coherent. Should I?
No, I know, he's not, but he doesn't die till the end of the battle shock phase.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was just asking, yeah. Okay, how many of them do I want to put in there? Way? I think I'm just gonna go for the pile at this point, I think. Try and get some.
Give them 1 CP retreat.
Right. Go with that. Ooh.
What battle tactic you want again this round, Ian?
Destroy a battle line unit, which I've done already.
That was the one.
Right, pass me tape measures on, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, no, I can't do that file. Just will stay there. Okay. Right, so them going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 16. They are a little bit loose then, but I'm just counting the ones that could reasonably be in. So 16 times 3 is 48, so 24 at a time.
Nice man.
It's actually easier for roll 16. And I'm going to inspire them for +1 to wound. So 4s and 2s. Oh no, I know actually.
That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Especially with the 2s and the rend.
Yeah. 2s, so that's 1 through 4, so that's 7 so far.
Okay. Oh, is that half?
That's a third.
That's a third?
Yeah.
Oh god. That's what, 7 you say?
Yeah. Add another 6.
6.
Oh dear.
Oh, the water's so tepid.
And another 4, so 17 altogether. So 17 at what? 4 ups?
Yes.
Is it still these Mornfang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's my rolls have been a bit on the bad side, it has been a bit on the upside, so nothing dies. Nothing dies quickly anyway.
Okay, so 4 ups, 6 of mortal wound. So 3 mortal wounds.
Yeah. And then the dead.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the wound.
Yeah.
Finally shift them.
Yeah. About damn time.
Need to unlock that unit to move on to the objective, do you really, Ian? Bit important now.
Maybe for next turn, yeah. They're still in combat though with this guy, so
Alright.
they're keeping him there, aren't they? So they can't really do much anyway, but it does mean they can pile. So I'll lose 2 more.
Oh, they're in combat with the guy in the middle of the board, are they?
Yeah, they're still within.
Right,
He's still touching 3 inches of this guy, so that looks like a guy that can die, and then that is a nice little.
At least you're piling that way down, though.
Yeah, exactly. Might make a difference.
Cool.
Your stone on then?
My stone on.
Yeah.
+1 to hit.
And -1 to hit. Yeah, so straight rolls. So what have I got here? I'm gonna maybe have some battle shock at the end of the turn. I'm gonna give them +1 save.
Cool. They can't. Because I rolled them.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
There you go, worth it.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yes, moral victory. Right, so he's down a bracket, so 5 attacks now. So 4 on the holes.
Rerolling your 6s because my wither stave's now in range.
4 horse. There we go.
Can't see the low end of the dice tray, Tom.
This side.
The low end.
The low end.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bit better.
3s.
No, I think you are. Yeah, I could be 1 better.
Yeah, so I stopped you.
Failed them both.
So 6 damage.
6 damage. 3 die.
Cool. Better than nothing.
Yeah.
Ooh. I've rolled too many.
-1 to hit as well.
I'm +1 to hit.
Yeah. +1, -1, yeah.
Oh god, I rolled too many.
You hit all anyway, so.
Oh, okay.
It's -1 to hit though, so. Oh yeah, so they roll
DC.
3s. Yeah. Did you roll any 6s then that you need to roll?
I actually don't know. Forgot all of it.
Roll again.
Roll again, yeah.
Ah!
Hey. Okay, so.
So
3,
4
so-
hit to 2.
so-
So that's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. 4s. 1, no.
1. Saved.
How do you +1 to hit?
What's that?
How do you +1 save?
Because there's a
this is
demon within
insane.
7. Yeah.
Oh my god. Outrageous. D6.
1. It's always the ones on the hooves that get you. Always the ones on the hooves that get
So,
you.
+1 to hit makes them a 2.
-1 for plague bearers.
Doesn't matter, roll a 1.
Okay, so
Obviously,
plague bearers are still hanging in there. What have I got? I've got plague bearers to go with still.
Just even something.
I can't get any more in there, so I just need to make this coherent now. And that guy. So 4 guys. I don't know why I'm gonna chip some damage off. 4s, 3s. No, nothing. No, nothing. All right. So that's everything, right?
Yep.
That is everything. Okay. So I score my battle tactic for 2. Yeah, and I score the 3 for those things as well.
Aye.
And now it's a turn roll.
Game's dead,
So
mate.
13, 11, and we're going to priority roll for...
Only 13. No, I must be higher up than that. Oh no, yeah, because I was 1 down from the monster thing. Yeah. 3. I win the priority.
I'm gonna call it.
I think the problem is now you're going to get ripe farted for another turn.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have to retreat, and then I'm going to score it twice, aren't I? And
if this guy does slightly more damage, you would have had to have either taken away from the middle objective or freed this guy up. And I wanted you to have that choice. You didn't do anything, so therefore you didn't have the choice.
I've also got another 30 Plague Bearers about to hit that middle objective as well, with another summon of 10 this turn. So you're just not getting through it, are you? Like ever, with the Wither Stave and the stuff.
No.
So yeah, I agree. Good game.
Right. Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Are we talking post game?
Yeah, so let's just talk a little bit more about why that got wrapped up there. So you got the priority roll.
Yeah.
Which you were going to take at that point.
Yeah, I was going to take it.
Secure the centre with...
Yeah, basically I'm going to... I would put some, probably this unit of Plague Bearers into that Stonehorn over there, string them out a little bit whilst keeping some models on the centre objective so that Stonehorn can't go anywhere as well, and then bring all this stuff into the centre. So I've got 35 plus a few, probably about 40 models on the objective. In the middle, and Tom's whole army is tied up at that point.
Tied up and is not going to make it to the centre at that point, yeah.
So I don't think I'm going to score. I don't think I'm going to score any more battle tactics, but I don't think Tom is either.
You're not close to killing any of those.
I can maybe kill this one by the end of the game.
You certainly wouldn't drop on this turn.
Yeah, I don't think I'll drop on this turn. I mean, I can pump some. How many wounds I've got left? 9.
8 left.
8. I could potentially kill it this turn with decent roll, but you've seen how the Plague Bearers don't do too much. So.
Well, you do monstrous takeover this turn for 2, which your Great Unclean one will be the one you pick. Get 2 probably once you looked at it.
You need to.
Not have one contesting it.
Well, his
is going to
contesting it. Yeah. Sorry, I thought that was it. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't think I have any. I think I can score the killer monster by the end of the game, certainly on this one, to probably cancel out whatever Tom's got. But I think realistically, I've got this for the rest of the game now. Yeah. So I'm going to be scoring 2 a turn off that, and Tom's scoring none, and I'm already ahead. So
I thought it was quite interesting how difficult it was for both you guys to do battle tactics.
Yeah.
You're looking at this turn, nothing. They're getting taken away by there only being one objective on the board, was cutting some out, which Tom cleverly burns away.
Yeah.
Because that is one that you do very commonly in my experience in the game I've played as well. So
I do think that that's one of the reasons why for tournaments we really shouldn't be counting total victory points per game. Because we play this game, it's always going to be low scoring, no fault of our own, no control over that, just the way the game. And it's a great hard fought game.
Yeah.
Whereas someone else, playing some different kind of armies have some high scoring games, and there's nothing, that game shouldn't be more valid than our game in a way, and that's why it's really important not to count total victory points as like a first tiebreaker or something.
Not as fair. My opinion. Obviously we want to go to the wins, don't we? First and all that, like
certainly something like capped, so it's like my opinion.
I think differences.
Difference is reasonable as well. Yeah.
I like difference because it encourages both of you to give an honest result. Because it's important to you both. There's no giving them away. Yeah. Because you can just. Oh yeah, I won 25-24, can't you? Well, yeah, you'll get all them and you'll get all them, and it's
something you always just wanna. If you can't, my opinion on rules, if you can't legislate against it and then force it, make sure that it can't be gamed. So my opinion on rules generally.
Sure.
Do you think this guy was a little bit? You tried to get a bit hopeful with that guy, trying to do everything with him, and ended up doing nothing.
This is a guy at the top, the general.
I feel like I didn't mess up. It's not like I'm going to go home and be like, why did I do that? I feel like losing that first turn. I either sit all the way back, let you come onto the objectives, and then those 10 players just coming in from the back, or I sit there and go, you hit the Morn Fang. I'm far enough back where you have to roll high to get to crop me up.
Yeah.
I didn't forget about.
Yeah, you guys sometimes have to see something in front of you, don't you? And for me, obviously that lost you the game, you know. And how would you go with that next time? You know, you didn't get to charge your guys. You think you should have been more aggressive? Should they have been pushed in? Because you're just going to get shut down by Ian if you let them put you in that position again, aren't you?
Yeah, I think either I go full attack, all on the line, just go into the centre. Because if I get tied up and I've got 40 in the middle, fine, because you can't kill me. So I'll just sit in the middle and just take all the objectives and sit there all game.
And if all you guys are, you don't need the charges to win the fight. You know, I said this at the start of the game. I don't think I can win the fight anyway. I don't think you actually need the charges to win the fight. You just need to be rolling dice with all your men, as opposed to being locked out. I do think if you had kept the Stonehorn, I don't think they needed to be as close to your screen as they were.
Well, they were 5 inches
back. I think they could have been a bit far. Yeah, I think they could have been a little bit farther back because they would have still got in anyway.
So I mean, how I did it in my mind was I put the Mournfang on the centre objective, right? So I put
I've lost you, Tom. Your mic battery dead.
Maybe just a little bit. I think Tom probably just maybe a little bit worried about getting charged. Safe to say there probably, and maybe just not quite aggressive enough. But it's difficult with Stonehorns because
you're back, Tom.
You have to be really careful. It's like a balancing act, right? Because they do die easily, and when you lose one, you can very quickly just fall behind on the attrition game as well. So you've got to make sure they are in a position to charge when you do win the turn roll.
Well, this is it. So I put them in a position where I wanted you to come in, and I wanted to have you wrapping. And so what you did was fine. What I didn't legislate for, and the thing that lost me the game, is that free rule that you get, which it literally just killed my whole game.
It was 130 points. It wasn't free.
Well, that is free, right? That is the
powerful.
Most powerful thing I've come across in a very long time. Because it's just like I'm going to go within. I mean, again, I'm used to playing Suns. I've been playing Suns for a while. Everything's 3 inch range, so it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Everything's 2 inch range here. So all you've got to do is hit that buffer, which I did because I was 5 inches back. Yeah. And it was literally the perfect storm for you.
It was winning the turn roll as well.
Tactics for you going forward, Tom. I think, you know, obviously you're far back. You're doing some good basic Age of Sigmar, you know, formations. This army happens to have another interaction, you know, and you're just going to be a bit further back next time, aren't you? Well, like you wouldn't get piled into by zombies, you know, or something. So
yeah, it's one of them. I mean, yeah, I feel like I didn't really get to play.
Nurgle are a good army.
Yeah, they are very good.
You know, like, so
that's very powerful. Yeah.
I
think not put it all on Tom making mistakes.
Importantly as well, I did win the 2 most important turn rolls, and that guy did get very lucky surviving as well.
Yeah.
And if any of those things had not happened, even with me being on top with those tricks, I still think you would have ground this unit out.
Yeah.
Albeit, you know, I obviously made quite a big mistake ever putting them into combat in the first place as well. As my own mistake. That was a big thing. This unit of Plague Bearer should have been out of there earlier, which might have been a big deal if you'd won some turn rolls. There's a little bit of a mistake there as well, but I think it was a really good game.
No, I think it's one of them where when people say that Beastclaw is mindless. In that instance, you've got to be on your game the whole time.
Yeah.
And positioning is absolutely key. Like if I was 1 inch back, that wouldn't have happened. Yeah. So like it's those fine margins that. Yes, I don't have lots of buffs and all that kind of stuff, but I literally have to keep my guys from being swamped like that.
I don't think Beastclaw are mindless at all. I actually think they're a very hard army to play because you've got to do, you know, lots of what they call in poker of playing to your outs. Because a lot of the things they do, you know, if you lose a turn roll, you just can't win, or if the other person charges you first, you just can't win. You've got to put yourself in positions and just make judgment calls on things that are like 60-40. If I win this, I'm going to win the game. If I don't do it, I don't. And it's very difficult to make those judgment calls without, you know, it's easy to get scared and say I'm not going to do that, but then lose the game because you weren't aggressive enough. I think I really enjoyed playing Beastclaw when I played them. I don't think I'd do it again. I think it was too. I just can't take turn rolls for the game. But you know, certainly that when they don't get diced off, they're powerful.
Sure.
Plus the command abilities and extra CP makes a huge difference now as well.
Massive. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah,
anyway,
thank you.
It's all good. We'll digest this a lot.
yeah. So thanks very much for bearing with us through our little outage that we had there and everything. No, everything hasn't been quite perfect, got a little bit long towards the end there, but that was the type of game it was. I hope if you are considering playing Nurgle or looking at Nurgle, you get a really good flavour for just how good they are in the new edition. I hope if you're into Beastclaw as well, you see, you know, despite getting locked in combat, just how good they are at killing stuff.
They are.
And how much I had to sort of pull out the bag just to not get murdered, even with my army of super tough men. So yeah, hope that was good. Again, drop us a like, subscribe. Don't forget to shop at justplaygames.uk. Hope some people know who I am now. That would be really nice.
The main thing is, mate, I know who you are.
Yeah, that's all that matters. But yeah, it's great to be back as well. So again, yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for supporting us, and we will see you again soon for the next round of the stream tournament.
Cheers, guys.
Bye, everyone.